This video is an ultimate guide to the 10 best things to do in Africa. 1. Witness the Great Migration in the Serengeti and Masai Mara. Start your African journey in the heart of the wild, where the greatest wildlife spectacle on Earth unfolds each year. The Great Migration is a constant, thrilling movement of over 1.5 million wildebeest, 200,000 zebras, and 300,000 Thomson's gazelles, following the rains across the vast plains of Tanzania's Serengeti National Park and Kenya's Masai Mara National Reserve. The sheer scale of the herd stretching to the horizon is overwhelming. But the migration is also a brutal drama of survival, as hungry crocodiles lurk in the rivers and lions, leopards and hyenas shadow the moving feast. You can take a hot air balloon safari at dawn, silently floating over the plains as the animals move below you. Seeing a river crossing, where thousands of animals plunge into crocodile-infested waters, is one of the most heart-pounding wildlife experiences on the planet. 2. Stand in awe of Victoria Falls. Next, feel the raw power of nature at Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Known locally as Mosi Oatunya, or the smoke that thunders, this colossal curtain of water plunges over 100 meters into the Zambezi Gorge, creating a plume of mist visible from miles away. The sheer roar of the water is deafening, and the spray will soak you to the bone. You can walk along the rainforest path on the Zimbabwean side for panoramic views that will take your breath away. For the ultimate thrill-seeker experience, visit the legendary Devil's Pool, a natural rock pool right on the edge of the falls where you can swim during the low water season. You can also whitewater raft the churning rapids below, bungee jump off the Victoria Falls Bridge, or take a helicopter flight for a bird's-eye view of this epic wonder. 3. Explore the pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx. Travel back in time to the ancient world at the pyramids of Giza, the only surviving wonder of the ancient world. These monumental tombs have stood on the Giza Plateau for over 4,500 years. You can walk in the shadow of the Great Pyramid of Khufu, a structure so immense it contains over 2 million stone blocks. Stand before the enigmatic Sphinx, a mythical creature with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh. For a truly immersive experience, you can enter the Great Pyramid itself, crawling through narrow passages to reach the king's chamber. Explore the rich history of Egypt at the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, home to the treasures of King Tutankhamun. As the sun begins to set, take a relaxing felucca ride on the Nile River, watching the golden light reflect off the ancient monuments. 4. Trek to see mountain gorillas in Rwanda or Uganda. Venture into the misty volcanic rainforests of East Africa for one of the most profound wildlife encounters on Earth. Gorilla trekking in Rwanda's Volcanoes National Park or Uganda's Bwindi Impenetrable Forest is a deeply moving and transformative experience. Hiking through the dense jungle can be challenging, but the moment you come face to face with a family of mountain gorillas, all the effort melts away. You will sit in silence, watching these gentle giants who share 98% of our DNA interact, play, and care for their young. Only a few thousand mountain gorillas remain in the wild, making this a rare and precious privilege. 5. Explore Cape Town and climb Table Mountain. The vibrant city of Cape Town, South Africa, is a dazzling blend of urban energy, natural beauty, and world-class culture. The city's crown jewel is Table Mountain, a flat-topped peak that towers over the city. You can hike to the top for spectacular views of the city, the coastline, and Robben Island. Or take the cable car to the summit and enjoy a glass of wine while the sun sets over the Atlantic Ocean. Explore the colorful streets of the Bo-Kaap neighborhood, Visit the poignant Robben Island where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned, and spend a day tasting world-class wines in the beautiful valleys of Stellenbosch and Franschhoek. Cape Town is a city that will capture your heart with its stunning landscapes and vibrant energy. 6. Safari in South Africa's Kruger National Park. For a classic African safari experience, head to South Africa's Kruger National Park, one of the largest game reserves in Africa. This park is a wildlife paradise and one of the best places on the continent to see the big five: lion, leopard, elephant, rhino, and buffalo. You can drive through the vast open savanna, stopping to watch elephants at a watering hole or a pride of lions resting in the shade. Kruger also offers excellent guided walking safaris and night drives, where you can see the park come alive after dark. The park's extensive network of roads makes it accessible for self-drive safaris, but for a deeper experience, a guided tour with an expert ranger will help you spot elusive creatures and learn about the complex ecosystem. 7. Cruise the Okavango Delta by Mokoro. Travel to Botswana to explore the Okavango Delta, a unique and breathtaking inland water system that is a true oasis in the Kalahari Desert. The best way to experience this watery wilderness is by Mokoro, a traditional dugout canoe. You will glide silently through the maze of waterways, past towering papyrus and lily pads, with only the sound of your guide's pole dipping into the clear water. The delta is teeming with wildlife. Hippos wallow in the deep channels, elephants wade through the shallows, and a dazzling array of birds, including the colorful malachite kingfisher, fill the air. You can spend your days on the water and your nights in a comfortable tented camp, falling asleep to the sounds of the African bush. The Okavango Delta is a place of pure tranquility and wild beauty. 8. Scale Mount Kilimanjaro. For the adventurous soul, conquering Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa at 5,895 meters, is the ultimate challenge. This dormant volcano rises from the plains of Tanzania, its snow-capped summit visible for miles. Trekking to the top is a journey through 5 distinct climate zones, from lush rainforest to an Arctic summit. It will test your physical and mental endurance, but the reward of standing on the roof of Africa as the sun rises over the continent is an achievement like no other. The view from the summit, known as Uhuru Peak, is a breathtaking panorama of glaciers, craters, and the vast African plains stretching to the horizon. Climbing Kilimanjaro is a bucket list adventure that will challenge and change you. 9. Discover the beaches of Zanzibar. After a safari, unwind on the idyllic beaches of Zanzibar, a tropical archipelago off the coast of Tanzania. The island's northeast coast is fringed with pristine white sand beaches and turquoise waters, perfect for swimming, snorkeling, and diving. You can also explore the historic Stone Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with a maze of narrow alleys, bustling markets, and ancient architecture that reflects a fusion of African, Arab, Indian, and European influences. Visit the former slave market, haggle for spices in the vibrant markets, and watch the sunset from the iconic Africa House Hotel. 10. Explore Morocco's Souks and the Sahara Desert. Finally, travel to the vibrant and exotic nation of Morocco, where the ancient world meets the desert. Lose yourself in the labyrinthine souks of Marrakech, where the air is filled with the scent of spices, leather, and exotic perfumes. Experience the energy of the famous Jama El Fna Square, where snake charmers, storytellers, and food stalls create a sensory overload. From Marrakech, you can journey into the Sahara Desert, the world's largest hot desert. Take a camel trek across the golden dunes, watch the sunset paint the sand in shades of orange and red, and spend a night in a traditional Berber camp under a blanket of stars.